Good afternoon. So starts chapter 3, the long-awaited chapter 3 of the Southwest Coastal Path. Last time you saw in the last episode, we got to Croyde. So we've come back to Croyde. Mate, was it a year ago that we were in Croyde? So, brilliant, it's raining. The start's not gone great. Why is that, Ollie?
I opened my tent to realise that they're bringing in coves.
Brilliant. So we've got a 1.5 man tent.
But I'm not being funny, we will be there before.
Yeah, we have. Oh God, so after a long day of hiking tomorrow, I've got to get in that with you. And it doesn't look that bad on camera.
So you're thinking now, if it doesn't rain and I've got my little mosquito net, I just go under the stars.
If it doesn't
or
rain.
under your car. Shall I try that? It's that.
Anyway, this is the gaff. It's going to be tight. Let's just say that. It's going to be freaking tight. Good God, mate. How did you do this? Why?
I don't know. I was so prepared.
Now we're going to head into Croyde town, grab a bite to eat, get an early night, and be up ready for the morning. The scran has arrived, Ollie.
Always start with your vegetables. You don't want to spike your blood glucose levels too much.
Is it spicy? Any spice?
I haven't tried the wings yet.
Let's go.
I think it'll be the wind calm down overnight.
Nice.
I don't know why I think that. I'm just completely made up.
Look, kid, you're going to sleep in the car, we've decided, aren't we?
Yeah.
You alright with that?
I'm going to attempt to.
Are you alright with that?
If I get cold, then I best believe it. He's happening.
Okay, what are we doing, Ollie? We're making the bed?
Yeah, look at this. Luxury. Double bed.
Where are you going to put your head? Surely at the other end. Can you try it out?
Yeah. Mate, it's really comfortable. No, I think it's just on a weird angle. I think we need to...
You want to move the car?
I think we need to move the car.
Do we? Or do we need to remember our pose?
So the front end... I think if we get it on a good angle, mate, look, I can go diagonally. Diagonally!
Why don't you just leave the boot open and hang your feet out?
What if there's monsters in the night? Go. Fuck.
Morning, everyone. Slept pretty well. Ollie was in the car, so got a little coffee and a little bit of food on the go, some ration packs, and then we're going to get on the road.
With a little bit of love, we can make it.
So we're off on our bibbly bobbly way, across the sand dunes and the hay.
And as long as we know the way.
Is that it?
What? Yeah. Mate, that's a giant mug. It makes it look really small.
Is that all I've got for coffee?
Mate, that's about half of my flask, isn't it?
Here we go, Ollie! Run! Run like the wind! And are you happy to be here, mate?
Very happy. Taking the views, the architecture, and see 9 miles into Brompton now. So I go up the estuary.
It's not as much of an exciting one. We're not as by the coast for this one. I believe we come inland a bit as we've got to get around an estuary and then trickle our way back into Westward Ho! Pitch up tonight. I think we should definitely wildcat.
Yeah, we may as well. There is a camp spot that we can use, but
Nothing will beat that first area from the first leg of this. And we found it, and mate, and we woke up and the sun was on us, and we were so good it was. Onwards with the water, walking past a very famous house from Grand Designs.
little snacks on the go.
Yeah?
In the dunes, mate.
Oh! In the dunes, mate. Get the jet boil on, the coffee on. Second Brecon.
Yeah. Exactly.
What is second Brecon?
Nothing hot.
Oh.
Just snacks, really.
We could have fruit and nut. We can have the trail mix, the Cadbury's one.
Yeah. And I've also got biscuits with jam. Is that an afternoon snack?
That sounds like afternoon tea, mate.
Yeah, probably is.
Oh, we found an injured bird. Shimmy him off, mate.
I think we should get him on that side. Come on.
Yeah. Keep going, keep going. Yeah.
It's okay, young bird.
Go on, pick him up.
Cat. Oh, I feel really sad about it.
Oh no, mate! You just throw him on the floor.
Well, he's injured.
Baby bird located.
Almost getting run over.
And we just went, you can't park there, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad, isn't it?
Maybe he'll find some. Maybe he'll survive on worms and grubs and stuff, and nurse himself back.
Isn't it the first bit on the journey? St Anne's Chapel, Saunton.
Yeah, this guy's doing a.
Looks like a good guy.
He's a professional tenor.
What? Really? Seems pretty cheap.
Yeah. He's like.
Getting off the bloody road we are.
And
the sun's out. We're just in the bloody English countryside, Ollie. Marching it inland now.
Across the burrows.
Across the burrows, into the estuary. Not into it, that would be wet, but towards it.
We don't get it. You actually caught me with my hand down my pants. Mate, it's about time for a war stop.
Is it? Should we do it in the shade?
Sunscreen as well.
Is it worth coming in? Stop number 1. We found a bit of a gem, haven't we, Ollie? You gonna pop in and get yourself a treat?
Benches, a toilet.
Fucking hell, let's go.
Hoist up the jumbie sails. See how
Instead of using a nice coffee bag, Ollie, we came to a nice coffee shop and they made a swap, right?
Instant comfort.
We've walked for 2 hours and we're already taking a pit stop. But this is what it's all about. We've got so much daylight, we might as well utilise it, really, haven't we? Can say. Okay, the pit stop has ended. We're back on the road, feeling nourished with the flapjack, the banana.
All the energy coursing through my veins.
Yeah, the oats are really kicking in. We're going to do a nice little 2-hour shift now, so try and get kind of between 6 to 8 miles under the belt before the next stop, which will be lunch.
why don't you let me go? Well, I feel so break up. I wanna go home. I want to go.
Saw a rabbit. Saw Viker's bugloss. Steady on the jig with the hardwood plates he went.
The people strong. Constable had to come and take him away. Sheriff Johnstone, why don't you leave me alone?
How are we getting on? What are you thinking about the leg of this?
Well, it's a bit boring, but we're making good ground.
10 miles
Going at a
deep.
good pace.
Yep.
Swept past CLR.
Yeah, it's a bit boring.
look.
Like behind these bushes is a new build estate. So this isn't very coastal, but I don't think this happens a lot on this entire route, does it?
No.
Probably one of the few times.
For the captain ashore, let me go home. Let me go home. Let me go home.
This has been the most civilization we've seen on any of these legs, hasn't it, so far? We're on the 3rd leg. And this is the most that we've seen. Like, we've just walked through towns.
I have a big blister on my left foot.
Okay, it's all fine. Everything's fine. It's just very concrete. We've been slamming our feet into concrete for the last couple of hours, but it's meant that we've actually really been able to get a good pace on and just churn out the miles. So we've made it to Barnstaple. We're going to post up, have a bit of lunch. The day is young. We'd already smashed it out.
We stopped at a little breakfast stop.
Yeah.
Lunch.
Yeah.
It was literally en route. Perfect. I'm airing out my feet. So I've got blisters.
13.5 miles under the belt, and now we're scranning a nice little bit of...
Refilled the water bowls. Washed my hands. Got the throw off.
Just.
Ready to go for the next leg.
Ready to bloody go, mate. This is such a weird leg of the path, mate.
Yeah.
It's just, we're walking through a town for the majority of this. Getting out slowly. Bar and barbell.
Trailblazers. Sunset Run Fest. This would be great for doing like a 5k PB. At least 6, well, actually including that side, we've probably done 15 miles just on tarmac.
Frickin' hell. But now we've made it back to the wonderful
Road ground.
the ground of how Mother Earth intended it, you could say. So we're back on this, spirits are up, almost 18 miles in. We're getting emotional. We're having a good time, I think. We've had to put music on to spur us on a bit because our feet are in tatters. Blisters coming out left, right and centre because we've got such soft feet. We haven't watched in a while. We are both in a severe amount of pain on the old feet. How are yours feeling? I'm going to get right in. How are you feeling? How's your feet?
They're really quite bad actually.
Yeah, cooking? Hot?
Feeling just a bit of a weakling actually.
Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early.
You want to camp here?
It's too early. No, we need to carry on, don't we? We want tomorrow to be short.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
No. Oh, fuck. Did you hear that?
Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she.
Cheers, Ollie. Is this the highlight for you? This place cool?
Glorious oyster.
Yeah, it is.
And the world is my oyster.
You got a nice little beer. You might get a burger or something. I actually am a bit hungry again.
You stay here for 2 hours drinking beers.
Ollie wants to walk 35 miles today, which I think is obscene.
I think if we just carry on and we'll be forced into some sort of wild camping situation.
Oh my god, that is so bad. How are yours, mate? Where are yours? Yeah, quite a large boy. So we're all blistered up, which is mint. We've got to push on to Moscow, so not really our fault, is it? What are we going to have now? Biscuit brown? We're having biscuits on top of some sandwiches, so it could be worse, but still, blister is a bastard. You eating it?
Mm.
Military ration packed cookies and cream bar smothered in peanut butter.
And up she rises, way.
We're getting a bit low. The vibes are dipping, mostly because I've got about 17 blisters, and we're also having to go around a very long way. I'll show you on camera, but we want to get over to an area which is just across the estuary. The only way we can do that is by walking 4 miles to a bridge to cross it. So, safe to say that the vibes are low. Coming up to 6 PM in the evening, it's just British summertime. We have daylight until approximately midnight.
It's the sun. And the morning I wanted sun, and now I want it to go.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a shot in it, probably.
A shot, get some water, wash my face.
Rises early in the morning.
Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed
Ollie,
with the captain's daughter.
cry.
Early in the
I can't, mate. I don't have any.
in the morning.
And up she rises.
We're still going. We're stopping tomorrow, so they got some water. Three bits.
They actually are in
Bits. Found some rubbish on the floor. All this cleaning up the neighbourhood. We're in a sweet little neighbourhood. Just coming out on the other side of Bideford, which we thought was going to be nice, but it was nice. Just think maybe it attracts a specific crowd. Just struggling to find somewhere to camp, man. There's nowhere to lay our weary heads. And it's getting quite old because the 15 blisters are turning into 30. I'll tell you that. Oh, we've actually made it onto what is looking like a coastal path. This is a coastal path, isn't it? After a day of slamming our poor feet into concrete, we're finally on woodland ground with blisters the size of eyeballs. After 25 miles of walking and about 20 of those having a chronic amount of blisters, I think we found a place to post up and bring it.
Yeah, I think so.
It's looking pretty magical as well. It's going to be hopefully a nice sleep. Bloody get in now.
There's a happy child at home. There's a happy child at home. In my memory I could see.
Memory I can see.
Standing out upon the hill. Standing out upon the hill. In the shadow of the...
The blister's really bad actually. Yeah, it looks f***ing appalling. We won't show the cameras, it's quite big.
I'm gonna have to. I'll put it tomorrow.
Ready? After the walk. Bit of a plot twist. We're back on the frickin' road, aren't we? We're out in the bloody flies down there. It was a great spot, but couldn't put pegs in. There's gnats everywhere because we're by the water. It was just a bit of a logistical nightmare. So we both put our shoes back on after kind of getting in that water, putting a fresh pair of socks on stuff. Feet are fudged up they are. We're kind of hobbling to this campsite that we found on Google Maps. It's like 15 minutes away. It's a bloody beautiful evening. That's the only advantage about this, but I've completely ceased up.
To be with those I love, joy my heart would overfill, joy my heart would overfill. And I want to wander back, and I want to wander back to the cabin on the hill, the cabin on the hill.
I've got such bad idea. We found a campsite, rang a number, old lady came, she goes, we managed to get pitched, we're in a little campsite. So that walk was pretty painful, wasn't it, mate? But we're in, and you're probably thinking, why is Ollie in your tent? I don't f***ing know. Ollie forgetting his poles, obviously. He was going to be like, oh, I'm going to sleep under the stars. But he quickly thought against that, didn't he? Saw a nice little cubby hole. It's also hot in here. So Ollie Coombs is in here with me, everyone. So it's going to get snuggly
Bugly snug.
I'm really emotional. Thank you very much for watching. Made it just short of Westward Ho in the end because of blister problems. Really bad blister problems. Like, probably health problem. So we'll probably leave it here, won't we? I don't think you want to watch us having a coffee in the morning, although it is nice. See you in the morning for a nice coffee.
Yes. What was it?
Let's leave that. Okay, Ollie, get in here with me, boy. There we go. Tent's all packed up. Coffee's been consumed.
Yeah.
And we've cooled off. We've cooled off the second day of walking due to severe amounts of blisters.
Yeah. It's quite difficult to make this so.
But we're done. We're going to walk a quick half an hour back to the car, as opposed to the probably an hour or so it would take to get back through the coastal path.
Yeah.
We'll come back here and just restart it. We're not cheating. You know that. We'll be back here at this campsite, I imagine.
Yeah.
Or near it.
In a few months' time.
Ready to go again. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next leg.
Goodbye.
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 There's a happy child at home. There's a happy child at home. In my memory I could see. Memory I could see. Standing out upon the hill. Standing out upon the hill. In the shadow of a tree. Shadow of a tree. If I only had my way. If I only had my way. It would give my heart a thrill.